Okay. Hopefully this goes well, because last time I hit record at the wrong point on, what was it, Outplayed? And that messed up my recording. Now, I know what you're thinking. I could use OBS, but I mean, I have Outplayed, so I want to keep it for the games it works well with. Ease the stress. Spread out your apps. I think that's the word I wanted. Programs. Never mind. We're back with Sims 3 Midnight Hollow. And you'll see there's some things different. For instance, our living doll has a new look. I have changed her house a bit, and I gave Mr. Yates a little makeover. I forgot I moved him, but not living alone without the oppressive thumb of his psychotic mother, the voices are addressing him differently. And of course, that means that
Zibo.
Cat would very much like for him to be with her in her house, surrounded by pink.
Bartar.
So yeah.
Sarfi.
I just saw that Jack Lim, her ex, was at her front door harassing her. And since they live right next to each other, well, she just had to run to her boyfriend because he'll protect her. Yes, they have a completely normal relationship. I mean, I don't know. Can you really have a normal relationship with someone like Mr. Yates? He's probably the reason why Jack's last name is Lim. Frankenstein situation? Frankenstein monster situation. Okay, actually, I should stop having them. Oh, there it is. I was gonna have them keep talking until it popped up. I want you to live with me. It's like, I don't know. That voice in the back of my head says not to. But the voice in my front of the head said that voice should shut up. To the Stewart house. Not this one. I just threw this one together for him to be in. So I could find him more easily. At least that's the only reason I could think of why I moved him. But whatever, it's the perfect time for us to have a psycho love story, right? Right. Yay. To freedom. And, you know, it's been a while, I don't know if you remember. She already had Princess. We just got Duchess, who is often running around, and I don't always see where she is. But I didn't change everything. I just did a few basic changes. Edited some of the color. Picked some custom wallpaper. Not CC, I just changed it with the paint tool. And obviously she wanted Bonehilda, so I got one. And look, we have extra space now. An actual office. It's kind of an office. And then, you know, we have a extra room for kids, obviously. And the sitting room could be for a kid too, I guess. I just did not care. I didn't change too much in her bedroom, but I did lighten up some of the colors. And obviously I changed the wallpaper, and then I had matched her other wallpaper to her bed. Her bed. And now finally we can make an advance in life. And obviously the first thing you do when you move in with someone is get pregnant, right? Right. He's gonna be an elder in 77 days. Alright. Wait, how old is she? She's got 249 days. That seems mismatched. Because they're both pre-mades. He's really been held back by his mother. Let's let's get right to it. You can talk to Duchess later. Where is she? That's Duchess. Isn't she cute? Princess is also cute. And there. She's gonna be an elder in a few days. Duchess gets 28 days. I usually don't have pets live as long as their owners. Just how it goes. Go, baby, make you being. Okay? Okay. Hopefully this works out because, I have really been looking forward to getting back to it, which is why I was changing things around. Make sure they actually went up and didn't get stuck. I know it's very common. People don't always like playing in bigger houses, but I mean, the Sims take up too much space. They need a bigger house sometimes, but I mean, teach their own. Get in bed, you're not doing anything. Yeah, he's human. He just doesn't look like it. That's weird. He might be glitched. But it's Sims 3. What else is new? All right. Baby on the first try. His biological clock was ticking. Okay. Well, now that she's going to have a baby, she should quit her job because, well, she won't be going to it for a very long time. Oh, I forget how you quit your job. This is what happens when you play other games in the middle of the same game all the time. Look, I don't know what I was trying to say. Just, you figure it out. As we all know, Red's not going to. Of course she does. Maybe when they're... I'd like to think they'd have 3 kids. We'll see. Maybe when their kids are a little older, she'll go back. Anyways, he's one of those ones where the game randomly selected him to graduate, so I don't actually know what he graduated in. Or what is he for? There's supposed to be a way to check. Or maybe you have to read... It's funny, he's a cop right now. We'll put it down somewhere where I would regularly see the walls. Maybe if he reads it. Can you not read your diploma? Oh, there we go. Maybe that'll tell me. Oh, she's so glad the dogs like him. The dogs like him because in this world, it's not so much that the dogs can tell you're a decent person, but they're just as crazy as the rest of the people that live here. Like, your mind kind of insanity. What was that? I said that. You? Well, you should shut up. Okay, me. Yeah, those types of dogs. At least here. I don't know. Look, we should never let Red play with crazy people because this is what happens. Let's see. Degree of technology. In recognition of completion of major and honors privileges. Hmm. So, like, should you be something else even though you can cover up what you did as a cop? He did something, anything to please Mother. No, no, that's different now. Mother's not here to tell us what to do anymore. That's right, Morgan. Mm. I mean, he's talking to himself. I'm not sure that he'd listen to me. Uh, let's upload your resume then and see if you get something better. Now, oftentimes when I am just chilling out and playing, I'll just cheat them more money anytime they need it or if I want something. But sometimes I'll let them work harder at their job if it's worthwhile. It depends. Available jobs. How is that an available jobs? Um, I mean, you have a job in technology. That's not always necessarily science related. Would it help medical? Or are we talking more literal technology? I don't know. I don't know that I want him to be a teacher or a doctor. Actually, him and let's just stay a cop. He can't be trusted with too much. I mean, it's not even good for him to be a cop, but they don't have a basement, so I think that would make him behave a little bit. Maybe. Maybe I'm reaching. Well, what is it? Um, 6 days until fall. You know, people have always complained about the Sims 4 world, but I rather like not getting lost every time I decide my Sims can venture out the house. Oh, is that it? No, that's a boardwalk. I was looking for the summer festival. Usually it has a big little icon to tell you it's there, but I don't see it. And I guess they could go to the boardwalk. I figured they could go somewhere. Or, that's not the boardwalk. What's it called? World of Wonder. Let's go out with our girlfriend, huh? And we'll just go here and let the things load. You can also pause to make it load. Sims 3 has been like this so long. Ooh. Wait, I think those are white chairs. Actually. There we go. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's fine. You can just leave the game like that. Okay, I was wrong. But I wanted to know. These are the things we look for. What's this? Ginseng. Ginseng. Stop it. No, I am not in the mood for data puns right now. Honestly. Who did that? Okay, so, well, he's here. And of course, right to the deep fryer. That's always been that way. You know, people would complain, but I always thought it was kind of funny that Sims 3 preference for the deep fried food. I mean, they are just Sims, okay? Let them live a little. No food for you, cat? Piyamu? Doesn't sound like a pun. Although I could be saying I thought you were hungry. You are hungry. Well, I guess you can't trust living dolls to not immediately go play. And she wants to buy the merry-go-round. No, come with the chocolate swirl for the chocolate fountain. Scott, I won't even attempt. That actually looks pretty good. Well, she had some chocolate. Why don't we just drink straight from the fountain? And then you can go ride the merry-go-round. What do you have? Impressed by chocolate fountain? Well, why don't you have some and then you can both go ride the merry-go-round. That's all that loud game. Stop it. Let's ride with Katarina. You got some issues. I'm not sticking around to deal with them. What are you talking about? Go ride the merry-go-rounds. Oh, well, you're going anyways. I don't know what they're arguing about. But we care not.
Barzo, what we cover?
Blishak! Javaz! Ippy Fricky! Nerfna! Gava, Bib! Gofinab!
Jarka, Koha.
Did she actually get on? Oh, yeah.
Ippy Fricky!
Oh, that's adorable. We need one, Sims 4. Actually, we need all of this. This and the boardwalk. Is the boardwalk the same as the amusement park? I don't know. I mean, I have all of it. Because, you know, when the stuff was newer, I couldn't afford it, but if I would have been, I still wouldn't been able to get it because my computers that I could afford were thrifted. And For good reason, because they couldn't run a lot of stuff.
Erfna. Gava bib. Golfenhaven.
Woo, Zebby! Woo! Barbie Gee!
Hippie Fricky.
Let's see. You know, I was assumed a show or something should be going on in here. I mean, it's set up for one, but sounds like the seats and drinks and everything. Oh, there is a popcorn maker. I always plop the snack things down because I did not know they were in there. But you know, it's fine. We can have a snack area. Nauseous. Well, from your pregnancy and also probably from drinking chocolate straight from the cotton. Okay, well, it's 10:02. I just went past the bathroom, didn't I? Or maybe not. I wouldn't have put it past me to forget. Alright, fine. We'll go home for now, I guess. Actually, we should probably have focused on home. Let's let it load up. Actually, it's not too bad, but I guess we don't have as much to load as the fairground. So was that a bad date then? Is that what she was whining about? Oh. Goodness. It didn't seem like you had a bad time. You know, this thing about living dolls, they're just so ornery for no reason. I don't know what toilet you're going to, but let her use that one. You know, there probably should be a toilet on the second level. I wasn't really thinking about it until now. But it's fine. For some reason, I couldn't see shower. I don't know, my eyes are being dumb today. So obviously the cure for that is to play more video games. I mean, like, my eyes are fine, but when I zero in on things, sometimes I don't notice the other things that are next to them. Such is the way. Okay, I'm just letting them have their shower time and then come down. I don't know if you can hear my Discord notifications. But, yeah. Who did you lose as a friend? Oh, your mother. Well, that is expected. She's probably guilting him. She's the type of mother that texts you and be like, well, I didn't see you today. I mean, I guess that's alright. You have your own life. But you could at least be grateful to me for giving it to you. Yeah, that sounds about right. Aren't you hungry? Oh, I guess she's okay, but you know, maybe you could use the bathroom like I told you to. See, it's what you can't trust the Sims. have food. Just go eat it. And you have toys for destroying, too. Goodness. You know, I think just what it is everybody in this house is hopeless. That's what happens when you get crazy. The voices don't care about your well-being. They just want to make sure that you heard them. You're just now learning cooking skills. I guess his mother didn't trust him with the stove. Oh, I guess I didn't look. I also changed her backyard a little bit, and I gave her a pool. I made sure to paint the walls and the ground and everything. Or, I mean, the bottom of the pool. So it's all dark and misty. I mean, who wants to scroll through and see some bright blue burning ray of sunshine? I mean, even though that is what her house is.
Huh?
Morgan, do you mind? I was talking. There is plenty of food for them, but you can join your woman upstairs. And we can have a save. Well, it remains stubborn. Alright. You know, sometimes when I load up this game and I have my saves, it makes me think back to when I had computers that would just play with, you know, a couple of the packs. And those times, those were the ones that were really to complain with. I always get concerned because I don't want the game to crash, but I know my saves aren't that bad. I once had a computer where even though I could play for hours, loading into the game was 19 minutes. About. Sometimes it would be 18 minutes. And the only reason you know is because you're using your phone while you're waiting for it to load. Those were not the days. So, like, I'm just making sure it doesn't crash. Because it doesn't often crash on me. It's kind of rare. But usually it starts when I'm doing something to protect the save. We don't want to start over. I mean, we could. Speaking of, aside from just having our living doll and her questionable individual, we do have to look at some of the other people again. Like, I think Jack Glim needs a new lady. Maybe a Sally Fingertip or something. I don't know. Oh, good. Anna Marie Doe. Well, that doesn't fit. She should have a J name. Did I do that? I can't remember. Because I showed you the Doe household. I don't think Jane was pregnant. But, I mean, she could have been, and maybe I named her daughter. But I am completely unsure. You know, didn't have many things to fix. Which is good. Don't you wake them up. No. There is food down here. Come eat. And didn't I tell you to destroy something? You know, when I was at his mother's house, I didn't see a police car. Maybe he doesn't have one yet. I mean, it says he's just a desk jockey. I don't remember what level they get the police car. But I'm not sure. I mean, I guess he could technically use Kat's car. She doesn't go many places by herself. Let me grab him a motorcycle. Okay. Make that your preferred vehicle. You can head to work. But we'll have to take her out to do something. I don't know what. We'll play for a little bit longer. Oh, she's good. So let's go shower. And yeah, I would like for her to go out to eat at the diner, but I'm not sure where it is. Let me see if I can find it. I mean, I can use this stuff to make a little area a restaurant. Oh, here it is. Oh, now see, that was easy. Visit faster, fresh. We can eat here alone. Make sure he... Go to work. What are you doing? I changed his work outfit because it's like you have Sims and whatnot like this where they're perfectly fine being bright and colorful, but it just seems so out of place. And now, usually, I don't care about things being out of place, and in this world, the colorful Sims might even be the worst ones to be around. But like, it's like an eyesore, like this truck. Jeep, SUV, I don't know specifications, and I also don't care. You know, her house does kind of fit in this odd way. If she was anybody else, no. I guess that's why Morgan likes her. Go on in. Who's this? Oh, Mr. Hyde. Clarice Prince, another prince, huh? You can't trust the princes. They don't have a basement, but they have a summer house they never vacation in. Surely something's there. I don't know if that's true, but that's what we're saying. She will be done momentarily. She wants to work, but we'll see. I don't think we can trust her to be a stylist. I want to make the world a place for all dolls everywhere. And I don't want to be a doll. You'll be a doll or die. Yes. I know, sometimes you shouldn't speak for them, but it's just the vibe I get. See, I was right. She's
Aurora.
also colorful and can't be trusted. No. She's good as a peach. This isn't anything? Huh. Talk to Rain. Well, actually, I was only hanging out here because I wanted you to talk to Mr. Hyde. We should get him someone. Yeah, I feel like I was looking before. Is there a Jekyll? Ziegfeld? We don't want to. It doesn't say it was a celeb. Oh, wait, yes it did. I just wasn't paying attention because Mr. Hyde's ignoring us. Are you broken? Let's try again. He might need a refresh. Oh, yeah, he needs a refresh. Sheets on. Oh. I forget. I was just playing The Sims 4. Is it BB dot? Testing cheats enabled true. And then what's your name? Loosen hide. Reset sim. Is that right? There we go. Maybe he was never really there. Testing cheats enabled false. I know I spelled that wrong. Okay. Well, that's fine. I guess we can go home. I still don't want to talk to the prince lady. Simon. Well, I guess we didn't technically have to go home. We can go and do something else. I don't think we want to engineer a baby. Isn't the toy shop in this world already, or do I have to place it? I honestly can't remember. Again, the world doesn't need... What was that? The world doesn't need to be this big. I feel like... I don't know if you heard that little tune, but I feel like there's a point where if you heard music, that means something appeared somewhere. When you're looking out. But I have no way of knowing. Oh, we already knew that, Missy. You leave my rug alone.
Oh, what is that?
Honestly. Where's Duchess? Look, see, Duchess is behaving, princess. Goodness. I guess since you're going to be a housewife for a few years, you should probably, Oh, it's dirty anyways. You should probably go back to practicing your cooking, because she was doing okay when she was living by herself, but, that's not enough, not for her children. At least that's what the voices said. I mean, they're not her voices, they're Morgan's voices. But they visit her on holiday.
Ooh, wagav.
Oh, my friend's picking on me on Discord because I am the short. Pretty sure I'm 5'1", but that one might be generous. I'm quite short. I bet a lot of you watching are taller than me.
Flurg.
But if you're not, and you want to tell me so, you're welcome to. Didn't I tell her to clean that up? I could have sworn I did. Alright, well... You still have to make sandwiches. A couple of Morgan's coworkers decided to put some of his personal belongings in tapioca molds. At work today, Morgan had to eat his things out of the molds, and now everything is sticky. Morgan looks like a loser with tapioca all over his face. Okay, they want to be in his mother's basement. Alright, I can't drag into the sink. Where's the trash can? What? Have you been triggered by the smell of the peanut butter? I also feel that way about peanut butter. That's a good dog. Okay. Not you. Let's try, putting away the leftovers. We'll also serve some mac and cheese. And they'll have a couple meals already in there. Hmm. Is he home? He's very unhappy. Well, you know, the best way to get around that is to erase your coworkers. I mean, talk to them in a Zoom meeting because they shouldn't be around you. Yeah, that's it. We don't support violence here.
Ah.
All right, my dear. Well, you know, she has some food, so you can. Oh, we have other food in here too. Are those still good? Well, it says normal, but I mean, they're not eating it for a reason, right? Oh goodness, I wish they wouldn't. Oh, you know, you can only be so crazy. You're gonna have limits. I'm just gonna have them clean up this stuff. Can I put this in the fridge? There we go. I could have dragged it to the box. I realized that at the last minute. Deal with it. We can technically call this progress, right? You're welcome to run around outside. She probably won't go outside. Oh wait, no. She's headed for the door. That's offensive. Is there a cat? I could have sworn I was hearing one. Oh, it's a squeaky toy. Alright, well, now that we can say we made some sort of progress here, I am going to head out for now. But we'll get to see them and their child, which they probably shouldn't have, sooner rather than later. I would hope. I don't know. Honestly, future Ed's unpredictable. Like and subscribe if you feel so moved, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!